Do this one thing if you want to control the urges during semen retention, and it is such a powerful yet simple thing that it will just, for some of you, it will just click. What is it? Now, why do we get urges? We get urges so that we can procreate, but there's a specific reason behind that, specific mental reason behind that. You don't want to just, even though you feel like you just wanna bang and leave, that's what you feel like when you're having urges. You see a woman down the street or maybe on your device, you just feel like you wanna bang and leave, but that is not entirely true. What you're seeking for while thinking about banging, you're seeking a connection. You're, even though you don't like the woman, but deep down you want a sweet woman for yourself that you can connect with. That's what you want. You're looking for connection, but you for some reason maybe don't think that you are worthy of that kind of love or something like that. So you feel like these lustful so-called whores or these sirens and succubuses, you think that that's the way to go, that's the only way you can connect with the feminine energy, but that is not the case. Deep down you're just desiring, you're desperately desiring for a connection with a sweet woman, that a deep connection, that's what you're looking for, but you are not getting that, so you're escaping from that feeling of not getting that. So you are indulging in the direction of lust to kind of imitate that satisfaction that comes with love. So now, how to actually control the urges? Here's one thing you should do if you are finding it hard to control the lust and all the urges. Every time you see a beautiful woman or down on the street or in your device, just remind this to yourself that I'm looking for a connection. I want to connect. And even if you end up interacting with the woman, if she is not super lustful, whorish woman, you will find it so easy to interact with that woman. If you want to interact with her, if you don't want to interact, then you'll just let her pass. You won't get stuck with these lustful images in your head, because you have reminded yourself that you're looking for a connection. Deep down you're looking for a connection. You just want to connect with a woman. And for some it might be connecting to multiple women, and for most it will be just having one sweet woman in your life. That's what most of the guys want. So I personally feel like this actually helps a lot. Hold up, I'm sweating. I personally feel like this helps a lot in regards to the urges, because you just completely end up evolving from lust and you evolve into love. Lust kind of starts to go away from you. You won't the urges won't go the urges won't go away, but the intention of lust, that will go away. You will still have the urges, you will still have erections, of course, but you will you will just start to deny, you will just start to reject this low quality pleasure, this low grade draining pleasure which is lust. You will just you will just end up realizing that connection is what you're actually looking for. You're not looking for lust, you're looking for connection. So it will become so easy to deal with lust, to deal with the urges, because now you know that even though you get urges down there, all you want to do is connect with a woman. That doesn't start with connecting your funny organs together. That starts with a conversation. That starts with being two humans first, being two animal. That is a later part. That comes later. Being human comes first when you're trying to establish a connection. So yeah, the conclusion of this video is every time you see beautiful women and you start to have urges, just remind yourself that you're actually looking for a connection. And most of the women that you're looking at, you don't want a connection with them. You want a connection with a certain kind of woman. So it will become so easy to ignore such women if they are trying to interact with you, if they are flirty or anything like that. That has helped me. It might help you as well, because I'm now starting to look at women as humans. I just see them as normal humans, and I don't want to connect with every woman on an intimate level. So it has become a little bit easier for me to be on semen retention and interact with women, because I know what I'm looking for, and that is the key here. You must know what you're looking for. If you don't know that, you'll be confused. So you might dip your toes in waters that you don't want to be in rivers you don't want to swim in, such as lust. So now that I know that I just want a good connection with a certain kind of a woman, I will not entertain any kind of lust in my life. I just won't do that. I don't want to do that, because I know what I want. That is clear to me. And if that's clear to you as well, lust won't be a challenge. Lust won't remain a challenge anymore. So yeah, just realize that you are looking for a connection. You're not looking for anything lustful. You are deep down, you just want a connection with a good woman. That's what you want. Now just think about that and have an awesome day.